Every day, ChatGPT processes over 1 billion interactions. But if you look at how those conversations actually play out, the vast majority never move past the simplest, most basic prompts. Most people treat the interface like a standard search engine, typing in a short keyword and expecting the software to find a pre-existing answer. But the technology behind the 2026 standard, GPT-5, is not a retrieval system, it is a large language model. This engine doesn't look things up, it generates language by predicting patterns, calculating the mathematical probability of what the very next word should be based on the context of your request. When you treat a predictive engine like a search bar, you're only using a fraction of its capacity. Moving forward requires a shift in how you view the machine. Historically, computers forced humans to adapt. To get a result, you had to learn specific menus, rigid commands, and software rules designed by the manufacturer. Generative AI reverses that relationship. Because the interface is natural human conversation, the software now has to adapt to what you say. That empty chat box is a disguise. It's a simple entrance to a deeply layered, comprehensive operating system that can handle almost any logic-based task. Navigating this system effectively means moving past the role of a passive searcher. You are now an active commander. If you provide a generic command like marketing ideas, the AI will return a generic response. It is simply matching the shallow level of detail in your request. High-performance operators use a structural approach called the RGCO framework: role, goal, context, and output. First, you assign a role. You are an expert marketing strategist. Then you define a goal. Build a customer retention plan. Next, provide context, like a $0 budget. Finally, demand a specific output, like a week-by-week checklist. This structure bypasses the templates and typical answers, forcing the AI to synthesize a strategy that accounts for your specific real-world constraints. In this environment, the strength of the result depends entirely on the structure of your command. You also have to select the right model for the job. For routine tasks like summarizing an email or translating text, the GPT 5.3 Instant model is built for speed. But when the task involves complex coding or deep research, you escalate to GPT 5.4 Pro. These models reason through the logic, making them much more reliable for high-stakes analyses. You can even connect these models to your own data via projects, permanent workspaces that let the AI remember your specific files and business rules across every conversation. However, the system has limits. It can still state false information with total confidence, and it is not a legal or medical professional. To protect sensitive data, enterprise users now rely on features like lockdown mode, which restricts specific tools to prevent prompt injection and data leaks. Mastery means knowing which tool to deploy, but also knowing exactly when to step in and verify the results yourself. The next shift is already happening. The keyboard is becoming optional. We are moving toward a voice-first environment. The latest voice mode features zero latency. You can interrupt it, brainstorm, and collaborate in real time, turning the AI into a permanent conversational companion. Beyond conversation, the system is evolving into an execution engine through agent mode and codecs. Instead of just offering advice, an autonomous agent can take a broad goal, navigate websites, and complete a multi-step workflow without needing you to prompt every individual action. Achieving this autonomous vision required a massive corporate restructuring at OpenAI, consolidating their core product teams to focus on these agent-based systems. You are now managing an entire operating system. The real advantage belongs to those who use these tools to accelerate human thinking rather than attempting to replace it.